afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Crafty Clegs. I'm Jeanette, and today I am coming to you from the northwest of England, where I live with my hubby Timothy. Today is Friday the 28th of March 2025. How is everybody? I hope you're all okay. I hope you've all had a really nice week with plenty of crafty bits inside it. The weather is getting better, isn't it? It's a little bit chilly here today and very, very windy, but you can see spring is just around the corner. You can see the odd buds. I have trees outside that way, outside my crafting room, and I've got 3 big trees and I can see them, and every now and then you look, you can just see buds coming. Yeah, the birds are busy building nests. We've got Tim built a bird house for the back of our house, and they're flying in and out the blue tits, making a nest. Oh yeah, it's lovely. I love it. Absolutely love it. I do like, my favourite time of the year, if you've been here for a while, you will know, is autumn, winter. But I do like it when things start to come alive again and they wake up, and oh yeah, it makes you feel so much better after a long cold, and it has been cold, a long cold winter. Anyway, how is everybody? As you can see, my lip is getting better. It's still quite, well, I won't say it's sore, it's just a bit tender. I have been putting cream on it, so hopefully this time next week, the big, can you see? Oh gosh. The big red mark will have gone. But in true Jeanette style, I've had another accident this week. Honestly, I don't know what's up with me. I really don't. I think what I'm doing is I'm just not thinking about what I'm doing, obviously. I don't know what day it was this week, because we've had a very quiet week, as in we've stayed in the house a lot. We've been out for walks. We've not been anywhere at all this week. We've been out for a few walks because it's been nice, the weather, which is fine. That's what Tim and I like to do. We've done the normal, gone shopping, and yeah, I've been making bags for shop updates. I've got some to show you after. And just pottering around. I've done a lot of paper crafting this week, which I have to say I have really, really enjoyed. But I can't remember what day it was, and I said to Tim, I had this bee in my bonnet about spring cleaning the bedroom. I said, I want to spring clean the bedroom. I want everything moving out, and I want it all spring cleaning. And some of our furniture is quite heavy in the bedroom, so I can't really move it on my own. So I said to Tim, if you move all the furniture onto this side, I'll do my side, what I call my side, and vice versa. So he moved it all, and he left me to my own devices, and I did what I needed to do, and I did all the skirtings and everything else. And then I said to him, right, can you come and push it to the other side? So he trots upstairs and he does that. And I does this side. And then I said to him, right, I need to get underneath the bed now. So you're going to have to take the mattresses off, lean them up against the wall while we push the bed over, and I can get underneath the bed. So that's what he did. But our bed, again, is quite a heavy bed, and we were struggling moving it. And I have got a problem that I can't, and it stops me from lifting heavy things. So I can't lift anything heavy. Tim has to do everything, but I feel so bad. So I wanted to try and hold the mattress up with my hand while he tried to pull it over so we could get it off the bed, so we could move the bed over. So in true Jeanette style again, I thought, if I stand on the bed, and our bed is one of those that's got wooden slats going across. Now, our slats are about that thick, so they're quite thick. But obviously, the weakest point is in the middle. And what did Jeanette do? You know what I'm going to say, don't you? I thought, I'll just stand on this slat here and push the thing over and help him. So I stood on the slat, and as soon as I stood on it and lifted my other foot off the floor, straight through the bed. Straight through the slat. Yeah, and hurt my leg, and it banged all the front of my shin. I scraped all the skin up. Oh yeah, I've been in the wars again this week. And I actually thought Tim was going to get really cross, but he didn't. And I'm only saying that because for the past couple of months, I have been hankering after a new bed. I said, you know, we've had this bed now about 9-10 years, and we've had 2 new mattresses in that time, but you know when your bed just looks tired. And I said to him, I think we need to get a new bed. And then, of course, when I put my foot through it, he looked at me as if to say, have you done that on purpose? Like I would. Like I'd even think about that. I would. But I really didn't do it on purpose. Anyway, luckily enough, Tim's a very, very handy-dandy man. So what he did is he changed it. He fixed the wood. He literally glued it together with wood glue and then put like, is it dowels in the middle and then banged it together. Anyway, he fixed the piece of wood and he took one from the bottom of the bed where our feet are and put it up there and then the broken one down. So yeah, Tim's fixed the bed. But never mind. That's all I'm going to say on that matter. So yeah, that's been about as exciting as it gets for me this week. Breaking the bed. But yeah, it's been a nice week. I've enjoyed it. We've had a very, very relaxing week. Like I said, we've been walking. Tim did some baking. Tim had an hankering for making. He used to make flapjacks, Tim. When he was working back in the day, he always took his own packed lunch. I always did him a packed lunch in the morning, and every week he would either make flapjacks or cookies or anything just to slip one into his lunchbox to have either after his dinner or as a snack. Anyway, he said to me the other day, I really fancy making some flapjacks. I said, crack on, love. Anyway, made some beautiful flapjacks. We've had them. Well, we've not eaten them all, but I've had a couple and they are very nice. I planted some sunflowers a few weeks ago. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that every week I put a picture up to see how the progress is. Well, I got up this morning and they're about this tall and leaning. So they need repotting and they need a stake to help support them. So I'm going to have to do that this afternoon. So I need to stop chit-chatting really, because I have got things that I need to do and get on and tell you all about what I've done this week. Right, where shall we start? I decided I'll show you what I'm working on. Bear with me. No, it's gone. I'll show you what I'm working on because I'm trying to get a few things finished. Like I want to get, you know that I made Charlie Monkey here. I want to get his outfit finished. So I thought, you know, rather than start doing anything else, finish something first. Easier said than done when you're a crafter, isn't it? But I decided to get Charlie's outfit out and start again. I've still not finished the cardigan, but I'm almost there. So this week I got Charlie's cardigan out. I've had so many good comments about this, and I think what I'm going to do first of all, let me just show you where I'm up to. So I've done that sleeve and I'm just on the last colour of the coat. So the actual coat then is finished and I just have to do is hood. So I'm hoping that today this is going to be finished. By the time I've done my chores, I'm going to have quite a relaxing weekend here in the UK. If you're watching from overseas, here in the UK it is Mothering Sunday on Sunday and I am just going to have a chilled weekend. So I'm hoping to get, you know, some paper crafting, some crafting, knitting and crocheting done. So I'm hoping I'll get this finished. So I have had some really good suggestions how to make this a lot neater. And a lot of you have said, when it's finished, wash and block it. That's the first port of call. So I'm going to get that done and then I'm going to wash and block it and see what it looks like. Some have said to put it on back to front and have it as a jumper. Now, I'm quite anal about things like that, so that wouldn't work for me. Thank you so much for the suggestions, but I don't know, it wouldn't work for me. So I'm going to try and finish that this weekend, wash it, block it, and then we're going to get some buttons, put it on him and see how it looks. But I have got the cotton for his shorts. He's got a jumper under this. I don't know if it's a jumper or I've not looked properly. Let me show you. It's on the front page. So there's, as you can see, that little white bit there. I think it's just a short sleeve sweater he's got on underneath, shorts and his shoes. Well, I'm sorry. This Katona cotton is a double knit, but I am not making the rest of them in cotton. I can't because it's just not. I've not enjoyed it, and I know the reason why I haven't enjoyed it is because it's looking so untidy. And I just don't like working with cotton. I just can't get my tension right. You see, I look on this sleeve here. Let me just show you what I mean. So this, you have to work to here. And then you stop and you work the rest of the body. And then you have to pick the stitches up and go up here. Look at this, how untidy it is. You can see that it's just not working for me. Please don't write in and say, I will do this and do that. I appreciate your feedback. Please don't get me wrong, I really do. But I'm only saying don't because I won't be doing any more. I will not be making any more dolls, toys, bears, anything in cotton, the clothes. They're all going to be done in either an indie-dyed yarn or an acrylic, because this, I've not liked it at all. So I have been working on that, and you can imagine every time I pick it up, I'm like, and I know that I probably should just frog it and start again and make it all in something that I love to work in, but I'm not even doing that. I'm going to finish the jacket. I'm sure with all your suggestions and the buttons on, it'll be fine. It will just be fine. So I'm working on that, and I'm hoping this weekend I'll get at least his shorts and his shoes done. And then that's one thing I'm working on. And then another thing that I'm working on, and I wasn't going to work on anything else. I was just going to solely work on that outfit this week because I wanted to try and get it finished. And the fact that I've been doing paper crafting as well has been taking up a lot of my time. But one of my lovely friends and subscribers from over the pond on the other side of the world, New York is where Karen lives, very, very kindly sent me a gift. Wait till you see it. This is Josephine Plumley, the goose. Oh, isn't that fabulous? What do you think? Isn't that gorgeous? So when she sent it me, I looked at it and I thought, I can't start it. I just cannot start anything else. And as I'm thinking this to myself, and I'm saying this to myself, I'm coming up my stairs to look for yarn to work with this. I mean, I'm just useless. So I have chosen, be no surprise to you, Sheepy's Stonewash in, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is called Beryl. Yes, it is. This is Beryl. And this is Moonstone. Now, I haven't got any further than this because that is the only Moonstone I've got left. So I've done the head. Let me show you. Oh, isn't it fabulous? Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. It's got to have I keep knocking the table, I do apologise. It's got to have a few features on. So it's got to have like its two little dimples in its beak here. And then we have to bring the eyes in a little bit, which I can do. And I want to say there's eyelashes on, but I don't think there is. No, there isn't. So I've just got to do the feature on the beak, bring it in a little bit here. And as you can see, it looks a lot better if you take the eyes in slightly. But the reason I haven't done any more is because this was a brand new ball when I started. Now, there looks like there's a lot here, doesn't there? But I started from inside, and it's not even half a ball left. And that has taken over half a ball. So there's no way I'm going to have enough yarn for, I mean, you can't see very well because she's got her clothes on, but there's a body and her two wings. And I know I'm not going to have enough yarn. So, but what I didn't want to do is start the body, run out, and then have to get a different dye lot and you can see it. But I am going, so the reason I've left it is I'm going to out with dinner with Karen on Tuesday from Stitches and Jacks. And of course, you know where we always go. We're going to Black Sheep Yarns. So I'm going to buy another ball of this. And then even if it's a different dye lot, the head will be one colour, the body will be another colour, and then the wings will be that. In fact, I'll get two. And then I know I've got enough for the body and the wings. So the head's going to be different, but everything else will be the same. And that way, when she's got her clothes on, you might not notice if the dye lot's different, that much difference in the shade. Even though, you know, it's going to be the Moonstone, it might be slightly darker or slightly lighter. And I know it's only a toy, but you know me and my toys, I like them to be right. So I've stopped working on Josephine because I'm waiting till next Tuesday which is the 1st of April. How can it be the 1st of April already? And I'm going to get some wool, so I know it's not going to look odd if it's all different. So really, that is all I have been actively working on. I know this isn't my paper crafting channel, but I'm going to show you anyway, because those of you who don't go over to my paper crafting channel, you might be a little bit interested. I'm not going to show you everything I've done. I'm just going to show you what I've been working on. So I have been working on this. This is a composition notebook. And it's just a plain notebook with ruled. It's just a plain notebook with lines in it. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, I've altered it all and made it all pretty, and I've covered it, and I've made, let me show you, I've made pockets here. It's got to be finished yet, but I have been working on this all 3 days, so I've really enjoyed that. If you are interested in paper crafting, I will put the link down below to my other channel on YouTube, Crafty Clegs Journals, and if you are interested, go over and have a look. I've done 3 tutorials this week. I know, I've put my big girl pants on, and I've decided that I'm going to get that off the ground because I love it. I love it just as much as I love my knitting and crocheting. Anyway, this isn't a paper crafting channel, so I'll shush. Right, so I've talked about Charlie and Josephine Plumley. I love that name, Josephine Plumley. But let me show you what I've finished. Now, last week, let me get the right thing. Let me just get it. Have I got it here? Where is it? Oh, no. Oh, I'm useless, aren't I? Bear with me a second. Oh, it might be down here. Don't really want to turn the camera off. Is this it? Oh, this is it. So last week I showed to you, I think it was last week, it might have been the week before, but I showed you the patterns that I bought from, I can't remember what the lady's called. Oh, I'll put a name on the screen. Anyway, the lady's company handle on not Etsy. Yeah, she's on Etsy. No, Ravelry. Anyway, she's called Crochet Object. Do you remember when I made one of them and I said this? I've got it here to show you. It's so cute. Do you remember I made that and then I put a mohair tail on it, and I said to you I'd really like to have a go at making one in mohair. I love these. I don't know what it is. I know they're really simple, but I just love them. Anyway, I'm digressing. So I said to you I wanted to make one in mohair. Well, it's a bit odd shaped because I don't know if I've done something different, but look. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? But it's a lot smaller. So this is Mummy, I've decided. No, this is Daddy and this is Mummy. Now, I'd like to make, oh yeah, she's got her tail as well. I'd like to make some babies, but, you know, I've got that much on the go at the moment. We'll just perhaps watch this space. And this was, what's the word I'm going to use? Challenging. It was challenging to use because some of the pieces, as you can see, are extremely small. And on some rounds, you're only knitting, or you're only crocheting 4 stitches. Excuse me. And when you're using mohair and you can't always see, it can be a bit challenging. So I had to have my light on over my chair. But yeah, I was determined to do it because I don't know why, but I really, really wanted one just in mohair. So here he is. And these are called Bunny Alba. Bunny Alba. So we've got 2 Bunny Albas now. There might be more. Watch this space. I'm going to put them over here on my desk. And then you all knew that I had made Angie Bunny. I made that last week and I showed you that. And I wanted to make her outfit. And again, this was quite challenging to make. Not the actual outfit itself, but the neck was a bit challenging because when you're making it, you have to make the actual sweater and arms, and then you put it on the bunny, and you have to construct the neck while it's on the bunny, because otherwise you're not going to get it on. But I am so thrilled. Now, I chose this colour because Easter's coming up, and I thought lemon and white is definitely Easter. What do you think? It's got like a roll cowl neck all the way around. Isn't it lovely? So yeah, I finished that. That was really nice to make. This cotton, what is this? This is Yarn Art jeans in lemon and white. Yeah. Can't remember what hook I made, what hook I used. I think it was a 2 or a 2.5. But doesn't she look fantastic? And I was umming and ahhing whether to do a little headband and put a little daisy on. I didn't know whether to do that. I might still do that. But I just wanted to show you how she should look. I've thrown the pattern on the floor. I just wanted to show you how she looked, or he looked, whichever. I mean, this is a girl, on the pattern. Isn't that lovely? So simple, but really effective, isn't it? Oh, I love it. I really do like it. I like the construction of it. I like how I think we've got a crew neck here to help hold the head up, which is quite good, because the body, as you know, is quite tall and skinny, and the head is quite big. And this crew neck really does help hold the head. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking about doing an headband with a little daisy on. Anyway, I finished that as well. And that literally is all I've been doing all week, apart from breaking my bed. Did I tell you last week that I had been very kindly gifted a pattern by lovely Elise from Elise Rose Crochet, and I was waiting for my Yarn Art jeans to arrive, the yarn to make is it I can't even remember what, I haven't got the pattern here with me. I can't remember what it's called now. Isn't that terrible? Mr. Humphries. I've just remembered, Mr. Humphries. Anyway, my wool arrived, and here it is. These are the colours to make Mr. Humphries. It's so inexpensive, this yarn. It really is such good value. So I got, how many did I get? 7 balls of yarn, and it was £11 delivered. I mean, and it's just such nice yarn to work with. In fact, I've made Elise's, if you bear with me a second, I'll show you. I've made Elise's mouse in a Yarn Art jeans, and it's so nice. Just look how well it turns out. This is the mouse that Elise designed, and that is in Yarn Art jeans. Oh, I love it. So yeah, but I was itching to start Mr. Humphries, and I thought, Jeanette, reverse, just hold on a second, get one thing finished. So I'm not doing anything till Charlie's done, and then I will carry on with Josephine and probably start Mr. Humphries. Let me just put my little mouse back. Right. Oh, I did make one other thing. I brought it to show you. You all know that I made myself a travelling buddy, and she is called Lola Rose, and I made her a little backpack. This was to go to London. So if she goes anywhere that's a little bit more posher, like, you know, if she goes abroad on a holiday, she needs a beach bag. There's a beach bag. But I made her a rucksack. And she did say to me when we got back, there was nothing in my bag, and I was very upset about it. So she said, I'd like some books, I'd like some knitting, I'd like a flask. And I said, well, you'll have to just wait, hold on a minute, Lola Rose, because Mum's busy. But she did do a little bit of knitting last week, and she wanted me to show you. So this is how far she's got with her knitting. And she specifically asked for mohair. I couldn't find any knitting needles small enough for her, so we constructed some, Tim and I. The 2 cocktail sticks with beads on the end, but she's quite happy with that. And she wants that to go inside this bag. So I did that for her. Or I should say I helped Lola do it. I know, I've gone crackers, Anta, but never mind. I think it's what makes me get through a week, knowing that I've gone to crackers. And let me just see if I've got anything else. Switch it over. Oh yeah, I've got something to talk to you about. Now, this is just an idea that's been floating in my head for the past couple of days because one of my lovely Instagram friends mentioned it. And you know when somebody mentions something to you and you think, oh, that's a really, really good idea. So I can't even claim it as my own, but that's fine. I do not mind, you know, putting somebody else's name to this great idea, which I will do. So this lovely friend of mine on Instagram, Claire, had said to me, we really could do with a bag subscription. And so since she's mentioned that, I've been mulling it round in my mind. How would we do a bag subscription? How would we do this? When would we do it? Blah, 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 blah. And I've talked to Tim about it. So Tim and I have come up with this idea. Now, I'm not going to do it unless I get some feedback saying people are interested, or yeah, they'd be up for it, because, you know, it's a big undertaking. So I thought what we would do is we would have a yearly bag subscription. I will start this year, and the first one, if anybody's interested in, would be the summer one. We will have it quarterly, so we will have 4 a year. We'll have spring, summer, autumn and winter, and they will be a themed bag to the season. There might be other little treats in there. Well, there'll be other little treats in there that go with the season. Nothing over, there'll be no yarn or anything like that. I'm not doing that. It will all, the main thing will be your bag, but there'll be other tiny little treats in there, and it will be 4 times a year, and it will be a subscription. So you'll subscribe, and then every quarterly you'll get your next one. Just pop your thoughts down below and see what you think. I'm just waving that out there to people just in case they're interested. That's all. And I know it's a really short video, but that is it for today. I've got nothing else to share with you because I've been so busy doing my crafting, and we haven't been anywhere. It's been a really quiet week. So for those people that are not interested, I have got a little bit of a shop update. I put a few bags in the shop over the past couple of days, and I've got some more to put in. I am just in the middle of making some knitter crochet chairside baskets. I'm going to make some more of the crafters notebooks, you know, that I've made. I'm just going to get busy over the next week or so. But I don't really want to do a shop update because I feel like it puts pressure on me. So what I like to do is finish them and put them in the shop. If you follow me over on Instagram, I always put a post up there to let you know that I've put something new in. But if that's not for you and you've just come for the crafting, thank you very, very much. And I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. If you have that special mother in your life, I hope you treat her well. If you are a mother, I hope you get treated well. And if not, just be nice to each other. All right, have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye. Bye. Right, let me have a sip of my tea, and I'll show you what's in the shop. Now, these aren't new. These have just been there I think last week I put these in. But there is, let me get it up right, a DPN holder, a lavender set, and there is a set of sock stitch markers. But I don't know where I've put them. I thought they were all together. Oh, yeah, look. So this is a set, which might be good for Mother's Day, although you won't get it for Mother's Day now. But it's a sock knitters little set, DPN, lavender, and there is a progress keeper and 5 socks, laser socks on rings, on O-rings. So there's that in the shop, which I love that. I've still got some of that fabric left. I might make another notebook in one of them because they went well. And then there's this little short dumper Tilda, and that's lined with like a taupe, and it's got, excuse me, Tim's diamond knots that he likes to do. And then what I've made this week is I've got 2 of these. Isn't that love? I love this fabric. This is called Tilda Jubilee. They brought this out to celebrate the 25 years of Tilda. And, Yeah, you can see it on there. It says, what does it say? Tilda 25-year Jubilee. I did have some red in this, but unfortunately they have sold out. But having said that, I have ordered some more because I had a custom order. So there might be another 1 or 2 of these in the shop. So we've got 2 of those. And this is my favourite one, this one. Oh, look at that. The ducks. And this is lined with a Michael Miller fairy dust. It's got a bit of a sparkle to it. I love that fairy dust. And we've got 2 of those. And this again is out of the same range. 25-year Jubilee. And then last but no means least for the time being, we've got this one. And this is just, these are all, I think these are prints that they've done in the past and they've brought back to celebrate and being around for 25 years. And then there's this one. And this one has got a white on white lining with swirls on and matching drawstring. And then obviously Tim's diamond knots. And that's what's in the shop at the moment. Like I say, there will be more going in. I've got baskets cut out. I've got notions pouches cut out. I've got a sock knitter set where there is a project bag, lavender pouch, DPN holder. So yeah, as I put them in, probably over the next few days, just keep your eye out if anybody's interested. Right, and oh, I forgot one thing. Let me show you. Now, I am obsessed with this lady at the moment. You all know I'm going to see Karen. Oh, them people that have left and I've not told them this info. If anybody sees them people that have left, will you let them know to come back and watch? Right, I have bought a few patterns off this lady. I told you, this crochet object. And I bought Chunky Benji. I saw him the other day and I bought Chunky Benji and Chunky Benji's sweater. So this is something else that I want to make as well. But I'm taking this with me when I meet Karen on Tuesday because Karen's got this as well. And I think she's going to make it. So we're going to choose some yarn for Chunky Benji. And he is done in I think he's done in a bulky weight yarn. So you can make him really, really quickly. Yeah, he is. It's done. It uses a 4.5mm hook and it's done in bulky weight yarn. So that'll be dead easy to do and quick. So yeah, I forgot about that. That was something else. Right, I am just going to go now and enjoy the rest of my tea. I'm just drinking a strawberry fruit tea. Oh, there's a big black cloud there. Oh, awful. Yeah, I'm going to go and finish drinking my tea, put some more Savlon on my grazed shin. And I think I'm going to go and get my bedding in because I think it might actually rain. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very, very much for watching. And again, I hope you all have a lovely weekend. If you're a mum, I hope you get spoiled and, you know, vice versa. And I shall be back. Now, I won't be back next Friday. I'll be back on Tuesday because Tuesday is the 1st of April and I am doing spring vlogs. So yeah, luckily enough for you, I start my spring vlogs on Tuesday when I meet Karen. So that'll be a nice start, won't it? We've got Paula's spring box to undo. We're meeting Karen on Tuesday. Tim is flying out to Rome on Friday with our granddaughter and his son. So yes, I am going to get some peace and quiet. Now, Katie and I were supposed to be going and doing a holiday, but since then things have changed and yeah, that plan unfortunately has been cancelled. So yeah, watch this space, what happens over the weekend, whether I'm on my own, whether I go to Katie's, we don't know. We'll just see what happens. Right, okay, I'm going to go now. Thank you very, very much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely weekend. Take care, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye, everybody. Bye.